Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, well, let's take a look at the tug of war between bulls and the bears. This thing is just this whole competition between bulls and the bears is just not ending. Well, it's just not Tesla. Even on Nvidia, we have the same thing. Same on AMD. Well, we'll take a look at SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron as well, and Intel, because Intel had its earnings today. There is nothing important to see there, but we'll still talk about that. I'm just going to show you the price action and for the Intel actually. So let's start off with Tesla here, right? Now, Tesla, as I said, though it's not just alone Tesla going through the tug of war between bulls and the bears, but it's pretty much that's the scene, right? Now, we do have a buying today down here, right? That level of 385. Now, that level has its importance, and it was showing up in the morning, and now because I have adjusted my timeline, so let me adjust that again. So because this area of importance is there from many years ago, and that's why I just moved the timeline on my tools back in the past quite so that I can get that level. Anyways, so here we are, and we bounced back up from there. As I said, it's not bearish. I have been saying that from last couple of days, even yesterday and even today, this morning. It's not overall bearish. Tesla, though, has been having lingering weakness, but I mentioned yesterday, if we go below $400, look for either a consolidation. Yes, first time initial sell-off may come, but it may get bought back up here through the rebounds. We got that rebound today. However, now we are still rejecting underneath of 200 hours moving average. So we are full. It's just tug of war, sideways action right now. You are still able to do day trade, but for clear direction, we are still waiting. But I do have my opinion, which I'll provide you once we are done with the price action here. So on the 5 minutes interval, again, lousy start to the day. And let's turn on my tools here again. So you can see that we started the day bearish on Tesla, rebounded, got some rebounds. And as I was telling you this morning as well, that rebounds are possible as they're coming. And so far we have closed a little bit again in the red. Now, what to do from here? Well, technically, there's still bullish strength in Tesla, right? That's why I'm saying trade it only intraday these days, even though that bigger swing picture is missing on Tesla, because it's just, as I said, tug of war ongoing between bulls and the bears. But we have a demand zone still holding really nicely down there so far. And as long as I know you will be like, hey, this was the level 400 yesterday as well. And today that's the same thing. It's the same zone. Why? Because it's just going sideways. We are getting day trades both up and down. But $400 is still the important area. Above this, looking for an upward direction break. Below this, weakness. And again, for the day trades, use my tools as well as I just showed you on the 5 minutes interval. But anyways, Tesla, I do think is still bullish and in the overall direction. And as long as we stay above $400, we should be fine. All right. And that's where I have been saying that eventually we should be fine and we will get out of this problem. But it's important we stay above 400. And if tomorrow we can even close higher up like 412 or 13, that would be awesome. I just don't want to see it close below $400. 400 plus, bullish. 400 below, negative. Still it closed today just at $400 though. Anyways, that's what I have for Tesla. All right, for you guys. Okay, let's get to Nvidia. Now, Nvidia is where it's like a really interesting price action. Is this a buy now? Right, this is the thing. Is this the buy? Because yes, we were weak in the morning, and I'll get to the hourly interval in just a second to talk about those scenarios. But the way we have closed again with a beautiful wick down there above 200 days moving average. Yes, intraday we had the weakness. Let's get to the hourly interval. Look, overall structure is though still bearish. Overall structure is not bullish yet, but intraday strength is again back in the stock. So we did lose a directional pivot this morning, lost 120 area, came down where? To the next significant level, and that's where we found the bounce. That's why these levels are so important, marked by my tools all automatically for you. And then we bounced up from there, then thus taking out the previous significant level, which was resistance. We took that out. That means structure is gaining strength back again, and that's what Nvidia is doing. Technically, it's again back good again for yes, for looking an uptrend intraday, at least day trading. All right. And again, it's just not right now turning bullish, right? Like if you, that's why you need access to my tools for all these real-time understanding. Let's turn on the tools on 5 minutes. We had a bearish start to the day. You are playing bearish short play. You made a lot of money down there. Rebound started and you're watching like a hawk. And look at this beautiful rebound we got. You made the money to the upside as well. And we call it a day. Happy end to the trading day, right? Made a lot of money this way. So yeah, we have to trade, based off of the price action, right? And the way it has closed, we have strength back again in Nvidia. And at this point, since we have established a consolidation for 4 days around 200 days moving average, now it's a good strength. Again, make your decision. Technically, still be a rebound, but it says it will be a strengthful rebound compared to the previous rebounds. As long as we stay above $120, as long as we stay even above 123 again tomorrow, we are just fine. At this point, 120 also look for another rebound as long as we hold it. Apple earnings are today, which I'll talk about with the members later. But well, if that affects Nvidia, but Nvidia is gaining bullish momentum above 200 days moving average, above $120 level, even 123. All these are tomorrow support zones. Again, we can see that weakness that again nothing is guaranteed. That's why we have to have a stop loss or trade with the price action. Well, what I'm saying is that for that price action and everything, as I just showed you on the 5 minutes interval, is how you have to use the tools and then use also the levels to understand where the demand zone is. And right now, since we have taken out today a resistance zone, this becomes a new area of a pullback and a come back up as long as we stay above these zones. All right, 120 and then first one 123. So we'll see, but these are still good zones to watch for a rebound. Anyhow, if you lose $120, no point in bullish rebounds or overall structure. Overall structure, though, I want to see it eventually get above 132, which I'm not seeing that, but I'm telling you, this is a good price action. I'm seeing buyers sitting here. It's being pushed up above 200 days moving average, but work with the levels that I said. 120 above is what we want to stay above to remain bullish in the intraday. And then overall structure, let's see if intraday continues up and rolls itself over into the overall bullish swing structure as well. AMD did nice. That's what I'll say. Again, look, at this point, it's all about earnings on AMD. Let's see if AMD can gap up through the earnings. Overall, a good price action intraday. We have been rebounding, going up. Yes, 200 hours moving average is giving it a rejection up there, but as I said, we close above 118 area, we are fine. Technically, we are still holding higher lows. We stay above 118, we are still fine in this uptrend intraday structure, at least on AMD. All right. So that's still, if you lose 118, yes, it's a weakness in the structure. The intraday rebounds that we have been getting, that will be a weakness then. Again, I'll just say, use the tools to make the decisions, right? Like day trading or whatnot, 5 minutes, you are going to use the tools. You'll need them to make the decisions. Okay, I'm not going to turn it on here again. What's the point if I keep showing you here and, then it's just like, yes, it's a surprise, guys. Okay. So anyways, SMCI. So SMCI doing a rebound again. I mentioned about there is a possibility of a rebound. Overall structure is bearish though. But the rebound possibility is coming just because I was telling you this very concept yesterday of how the lows were forming. And, every time the next low was at a lesser degree than the previous low. And yeah, today it tried to hold that same area. So you can see how this circle is forming, right? So, well, technically tomorrow, as long as we stay above 28 and 42 cents, intraday rebound continuation is possible. $30 is the first level. Target at least up there, but intraday rebound only, overall structure is negative. So that's that. ARM. So ARM finally doing its comeback, right? 150 above. Is this a good strength? It's a good start. I would give it that. And let's get to the hourly interval right away. What are the levels to watch? If this intraday strength has to continue, we have to stay above 152 now. Right, so yeah, we gotta get above 152, stay above 152 to continue higher. I will still give it this blue box zone, but yeah, we gotta stay up into or above this blue box. We shouldn't lose it. If we lose it, weakness, guys, weakness, forget it then. It's looking good. Looks like it wanna continue to rebound. Nothing is guaranteed. Have a stop loss on the other side of the structure, as I just mentioned. Broadcom. So, okay, rebounded intraday, then but rejecting at the overhead area of the previous resistance, the significant level. Let's get to the hourly interval. Does it still has a potential of continuing this rebound? Well, it's right at that level where it will be decisive. So if we lose this blue box bottom part tomorrow, problem. If we stay above it, we are still good for an uptrend. Very simple with Broadcom. Market most of the time will close at very significant and important areas. All right, it's the beauty of the market. And overall, the Broadcom intraday can maintain itself through, but near-term weakness is possible below 213 and 90 cents. Micron. So let's get to the daily interval first, and this is something I already talked to you guys yesterday. Expect a rebound on this thing, and we are getting a rebound. Very similar case like SMCI, but rebound for now for us will be until 96 or 95 area. Let's get to the hourly interval, and yep, as I mentioned yesterday as well, this morning as well, this triple bottom, we are continuing higher. At this point, it has a room to stay in this bullish rebound as long as we stay above tomorrow this area. $90 to $91 area. Intel, let's get to Intel now because I haven't forgotten about it because today it has its earnings. Let's see if Intel is able to make it happen. $20.45. We'll have to get to the post market right away. Is it going to make it back in the list? Looks like it wants to. Looks like it wants to. All right, guys. So it's a good price action. If tomorrow we can continue above the blue box, that is 20 and 80 cents, it's back in the game. Intel is back in the game, all right? If tomorrow it gets above 20 and 80 cents, I'll see if it does that, it will make back in the list, all right? So anyways, that's something to watch. It has its earnings. I'm not going to go over the earnings. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to rely on the price action. You know that. All right, that's all, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.